Hey guys, it's Captains here, and I'm bringing you back with another episode of Road to England. Um, as you can see, I'm straight into a game straight away over this person who looks like he's just started, and 3 minutes in, Bent gets it, dances through a bit. The monster Bent, Bent is such a monster, as you'll see in this episode. But a lot of this episode, I won't be talking about the gameplay. I'll be talking about a story, and let me think of a story right now. Um, I've got one. Right, one day was there's this field near us. There was like three fields, and one of them public, and the other two are farmers, like the farmers' field. And someone's idea was to go on it, onto the farmers' field, and go right into a corner of the field, which is about, I don't know, like half a mile away from like where you go onto the field. We had to so it was half a mile away. Went all the way over there on our bikes, and to these cows. And it was like hundreds of cows. And by the way, that person quit on me. I didn't share that, but he quit on me. Hundreds of cows, and this person's got a Hulk. Hundreds of cows, well, not hundreds, like 40, 50 cows. And these cows were big cows, not little cows, big cows. And we was on there and look at bench, just score that. Good girl. You know, these cows, they were. I wonder about cows so much. And I went on the cow field, what we call it the cow field. I went over there and was just messing about, with the cows, like chasing them, which might be a bit cruel. Well, I wasn't doing it. I was not doing it. And about half an hour onto the field after, there was this funny thing that happened. My friend, he's a bit of a downer, was like stroking a cow like it was a fucking dog. But we was on the field, and then about half an hour later, one of my friends shouted farmer, as was the farmer who owns the field was coming, and it was like, and I thought it was like running or walking or something like that. It was running or walking or something like that. So I wasn't that bothered. And I looked behind me, and about 100, 200 meters away, there's this fucking massive tractor. And you know farmers, the fucking psychos. And it was this farmer chasing us, and I was like, oh fuck. And there was about 8 of us, all on bikes, and it was so bumpy terrain, like you couldn't really bike very fast. So I tried biking away, and it was so bumpy, like almost falling off your bikes every time you rode. Every time you rode your bike, you probably like fucking almost fall off it. And this was about half a mile away from where we had to go, like half a mile with this tractor behind us, and it was going flipping fast. And I was near the back. As we just like ran from themselves, and I was at the back. And this farmer was coming behind us, and there was just one person behind me. And the farmer got him, and was fucking bawling in his face, got his bike, threw his bike, going absolutely crazy. And then I knew I would probably be next. And all my friends kept going forward to the exit, to the exit. And I just kept, and I knew I was going to get caught if I went with them, so I just split up and went to the left of like these fences, like barbed wire fencing, not very high, just a couple of feet high, so the cows got out. This fences, so this farmer's back in his tractor, and he's right behind me, so I just turned off left, and he luckily kept going on because everybody else except for one person kept going on. So he left me, and I went to the left. My bike's pretty heavy, and I just threw it over this barbed wire all into these nettles and thorns. Like jumped to the thorn bush, and I had a massive adrenaline rush. Jumped to the thorn bush, jumped to the what did I just call it? Anyway, I jumped to the fence, and then as you can see, I'm gonna just buy Aaron Lennon here. I'm not going for a massive pace abusing team. As you can see, a lot of my goals are pace abusing. But back to the story. Anyway, I jumped the fence, picked my bike up, and it went. And there was like a hill where all the nettles and things were on. So I pushed up this hill. And the farmer kept going on, so I was like, yes, I'm fucking free. And this friend, my friend who was the downer friend who was stroking the cow. And I'm gonna buy a couple of packs here. I'm just showing you them. I don't know why I showed you all these, but I am. My downer friend who stroked the cow was actually smart enough to go to the left as well. So it's just me and him. And after you come off this field, like this massive track. We call it tracks. It used to be railway track. It's just mud now. It's real hard mud. Like, it's just a massive long line, so I just got off there and I started a massive adrenaline rush and started absolutely fucking nailing it on my bike until we came out at these roads near my house. And I was with this downer friend and he was down rush again by going, oh, you wanna steal our cow? And like, this farmer like was proper mental and probably would have chased us. Like, you wanna steal our cow? We'll work for these. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I just went home. And then I was like, well, I don't know anything else about my other friends, because they might be getting raped by the farmer, or something like that. So I was like, on Facebook, waiting for, one sec, waiting on Facebook for, some confirmation of what happened to my friends. Like, none of them was online when I got back. I was like, fuck. Like, half an hour later, one of them came on, I was like, what the fuck happened to you? And he's like, and it's like, well, was on the farm sold right. He caught us all, and I almost got away. Like, he was like, I almost got away. Like, he got real close to the exit, and the farmer just jumped out his tractor and like, look at that girl from a silver striker, and he was like, oh, I almost got away. Yeah, he just jumped out his tractor and got my bike and threw it. And he just like, threw it backwards, and he was like, alright, you go over, and it was like, there's like 6 of them left. And it was like, right, you go over there. I've called the police. Go over there, and then the police will be there. And he was like, well, we was like, fuck that, and then just rode off, like, just rode off. And his fan was like chasing him. He rode off, and his fan was chasing him, and they managed to get away. And then that's not it. The next day, the field next to this that I said at the beginning, it's like a biking field. Well, it's not biking. It's got loads of hills, you know, like with like track on it. There's like a track on it. So we went on there. Everyone was just messing about in the field, and the farmer came again. And was like, "Fuck!" But like we didn't know he came until like ran until like he stood in front of me. Like, he stood in front of me. I was like, "I'll cut golf around learning." By the way, he stood in front of me. He was like, "I need a word if you die." I was like, "What?" I was like, "What are you on about?" And it was like, about the field yesterday, I was like, what are you on about, you fucking mug? And he was like, oh, is it not you? I was like, I don't know what you're on about, mate. But it was me. So then he was like, oh, it don't matter, mate. So I was like, oh, fuck this, and just biked off. Like, just biked off. Oh, wait. Biked off to the exit of this field. And he went to my other friends. And there was 3 of them, and 2 of them was fucking pretty smart. And was like, oh fuck, it's the fire. So they biked off. And I was going down these hills, these fucking bumpy hills. They almost fell off the bike going so fast. These bumpy hills, I was like, oh yes, yes, we're free. I was biking away, and then, oh shit, it's almost come to the end. So I was biking away, and then so my other friend got caught, and then we just got to the end of the track. And he was like, and he biked past us, and he was like, oh, I'm off home, mate. I was like, why? And he's like, I was like, did the farmer ever go at you? And he was like, oh, I'm off home. Like, I was crying. I was like, why are you always crying over the farmer? Like, but it was just adrenaline rush. And that's a pretty interesting story, if you're asking me. And this is the end of the game, and almost the end of the commentary. It's 7-3. Not a bad start up to now. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been Captain's here. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace.